Hello, sort of Wessex blades. I've been tagged by Moonbear to show my 3 battle blades. I'm guessing it's of the ones I own. What I thought would be the criteria is, what do I own I'd least like to be on the receiving end of. I mean, I could do a load of stuff in the back garden, smashing stuff up, but all it's going to do is show my lack of experience with using knives as weapons, or knives as martial art or malicious sort of type equipment. Have I done martial arts? Yes, a little. Have I done boxing? Yes, a little. But certainly not anywhere near enough in order to try and put myself out as some urban assault guru. Okay, so what do I least like to be on the receiving end of? Used by someone of my skill level. Okay, I would hope that the situations wouldn't get that bad. There'll be enough civil unrest that people are actually waltzing up and down the streets with stuff like this. And as for bringing it out in tense moments, a blade's the wrong thing to do. Far better to be able to talk your way out of it, if I can help it. I've got a guy parked outside my house at the moment, parked on a white line. You know, if someone's parked on a white line outside your house, stopping your car from pulling out, he's obviously thought, screw it. Or he'd have had the common courtesy to go up your door saying, sorry, there's nowhere else to park. If you need me, I'm at number 8. Okay? When you got idiots, you got to come down to their level to communicate with them, and then they beat you on sheer experience. So you just chill, forget about it. When he goes, he goes. I can get one car off and we'll just leave it at that. Pointless going all nasty about it, because if he had the intellect to deal with it in the first place, they'd approached it a different way. So, back to battle blades. What would I least like to be on the receiving end? Number 3 spot that I own. It'll be the cold steel katana machete, because it's very light, it's very easy to use, because it's got a double handle. It's very easy to use two-handed. There's a tanto end, so I suppose for piercing it would be quite effective, quite strong. But it's just that extra length by being able to hold the handle there. That thing's coming from an absolute mile away. So could I get to anybody if they were holding onto this? Probably not. They got 5 feet of just pure safe zone, just swinging a thing around. So number 3, I go cold steel katana machete. Easy to use, very tough. The second spot of what I own and how easy it will be to use, I'd say it'd be me Gladius machete. A handle, you're not going to let go of that in a hurry. That is an incredibly good handle, and the limited amount of time I've had smashing stuff up and stabbing stuff and slashing stuff, it's so easy to use, it's ridiculous. The profile is tried and tested. The Spanish used it, the Romans adopted it. They liked this, and they do stabbing practice for hours on end. Is it easy to use? Yes. Is it despicably effective? Yes. I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that. So number 2, with my Gladius machete. Very easy to use, very light, and it's tough. And I say the handle is just what a design. Bang, bang. You're not letting go of that at all. Doddle to sharpen. And that end is just, well, it's despicable. Good fun against milk cartons. So number 2 is the Gladius machete from Cold Steel. So 2 Cold Steels now. Let's take a sip from my Jedi coffee flask. What would I least like to be on the receiving end of? Well, it's not just the cutting, it's the blunt force trauma as well. There's varying points on the human body that you don't need a blade to destroy it if you hit it. We're talking collarbones, we're talking temples, talking jewels, points on your arm, elbows, breaking your arms here, breaking your hands, a low strike breaking your shin, down you go, then you're in trouble. So in terms of mass as well as cutting, in terms of easy to use, and also just this heritage in terms of being used in battle and warfare, that I would not want to be on the receiving end of at all. Not just a kukri, but it's an absolute warhammer as well. This thing weighs just, well, it's like a lump hammer. It cuts paper, shreds anything, splits anything it put in front of it. You're not going to let go of that in a hurry. And you only got to go as far as anything to do with a Gurkha in terms of Wikipedia, films, research, YouTube, to know they are utterly effective. So my number one battle blade that I wouldn't want to be on the end of, used by someone in my experience or better, would be a thumping great kukri. This thing will take an arm off, and even if you had a bad strike, it still break the bone it was going to hit anyway. So in terms of putting out of action, that will. Number one, a big heavy kukri. So thanks to Moonbear for the tag. I suppose I've got to tag 2 more. I'll go for Spartan Johns, and I'll go for Funky Prepper. So if those 2 have already been tagged, just knock it onto the next one. But thanks to the tag. See you the next one. Scott from Wessex Blades. It was 3 battle blades, of which the winner, without a doubt, is a big kukri. See you the next one.